Ever since I was a kid, I was always creating every day, doing something, drawing, writing, making things out of objects, which I still kind of tinker with now. Moved back from New York to Venice Beach, California. Continued my practice from New York to Venice, and I met my partner there, and then moved here for what was supposed to be 6 months, and it's been 19 years. Yeah. I've been looking through old sketchbooks from probably 30 years ago, and the imagery has stayed the same. There's one distinct image that's stayed present, and it's this potty thing that's on a very tiny little stem. And there's always been my orbs, you know, these circles have always been present. Where the ocean and the sky meet is where I find the magic. I like where they meet and what they become. I kind of feel that they're both, if that makes sense. That the outer space is what you would see under the ocean. So I'm fascinated with travel, you know, underwater. If I had a choice, I always kind of think about if I were able to travel in outer space or go to the depths of the sea, which one I would prefer. And I think I would prefer being underwater in the blackest part of the sea. Some of these paintings, the one behind you, that is a memory from maybe just a month ago when we were at Great Barrier. We were at Ghost Bay, and that's how I remember seeing it. Just a really black sea and a beautiful sky and lots of stars. I prefer to work large because I feel it's the closest way to get my vision seen or make sense. I want people to feel like they could walk into it. Under the Moon I Planted is a verse from a song that I would hear all the time in Mom and Dad's car by Michael Martin Murphey, and it was called Wildfire. And it's about a Native American tribe, and they lost a horse. A horse died, and it's the story about the spirit of the horse coming back, and it comes in different forms. Yeah, it's an awesome song. I kind of feel I give myself tests, and I kind of feel at one point I was getting too comfortable with color, and I felt that I was hiding in color. Whereas with a very limited palette, you know, with the black, white, and the little bits of blue, I feel I have to really rely on what I was taught as an art student, and that all kind of comes back naturally. When I'm looking at the work, I know it's finished when I'm looking at it, and I'm not uneasy, and I kind of look at them as problems or puzzles. So when I'm looking at a painting, and I just know, and then I say black when I'm using black. It's a lot of colors that make up black. You know, there'll be some crimson, some violet. So they'll never get too dark, if you know what I mean, because there's always that color just underneath it. And I sometimes like to drag the color so that you can gradually see it go from black, and then you can start seeing the color pulling through. I can honestly look at every painting that I've ever done, and I know what music I was listening to, what was going on in my life. Yeah, so they're records of me and my life.